Okay, guys, I just want to go over the quick things here for our second class, which is week 3. Remember, we went over the items here. Here's some videos for you. The final 2 videos here are on how to view things to do on StatCrunch. Here's some information for you, some videos just to cover those things that we covered in class topic-wise. And remember, we have the notes that I've created for the unit right here. And you have access to your textbooks and the access to the presentations, the slideshows from here. Your work, Sunday night by midnight, you're looking to do sections 2.3, 2.4, and 2.5 in my math lab. That stats lab should have it. Your data analysis number 2, this is going to be our second one we're going to work on. Both of them are very, very similar. Your assignment, if you click on the very first one here, it says the assignment. If you're doing the student data assignment, it tells you what you do in each part. It has right here, 2, 3, and 4. As well as your reflection and quality. So you can see 20%, 20%, 25, 25, and then the 10% every time will be for your reflection and your quality of your work. In addition, if you go to the Clash Royale assignment number 2, you have the same exact assignment, just a different set of data, and you can find all that information right here on that page. Now, in addition here, you have your templates. I just want to go through it on your student data template. There's one here, and there's one here. The data will be, it's all uploaded into StatCrunch. We're going to talk about that in a second. But remember, all you have to do is just click on here and answer the questions. First off, you need to make sure you change your name. Remember, anything with the trash can in the lower left, you get rid of it. This is going to be the first time, though, with these images coming through. In this slideshow, you're going to delete those images, and you are going to add in screenshots or photos from your phone. And you need to make sure, as part of your presentation quality on this, you need to make sure that I can read those. So don't just take a screenshot of the entire screen and make things very, very small. You want to have the relevant information and have it be put there so I can read it. So as you go through the slideshow, this will have a few more things here on this one that you're going to turn in, meaning you're going to have more slides in this one than you did in the previous one. Also, remember, this reflection, I checked that out before I started grading to sort of get a sense of what you're supposed to do on this particular assignment. So hopefully you do not forget that. I do not grade the emoji you choose. I do not grade the reflection you choose in terms of whether it was right or wrong. I just want to see it done with your opinion in it. I will say that, like, when you get certain things like this and it says just a value, all you have to do is put there is a number. However, if you start getting into something like, you to answer, like this, what sticks out for you, so on and so forth, this should be in full sentence form. That's part of your presentation, is you should be answering the questions in full sentences. I'm not expecting like entire paragraphs, but it should be a professional quality, like for a college level answer, that you would sit down and say, what sticks out to me is this, or something that sticks out is that, so on and so forth. I remind you, if we go back to our course right now, if you're in your course right here, if you want to access StatCrunch, you will click on the StatCrunch right here. It will open you up into a new page, and once the page is there, you can go to the StatCrunch website. Once you're at the StatCrunch website right here, this opens up right here, this one right here, opens up a blank one. We have should have joined a My Groups, so we're going to click on My Groups right here, and you should be in this course. By clicking on this particular course, you can see the information we have. Right here, the Battle 2 cards that I have right here, those are for the people doing the Clash Royale. This is going to take you right to all of the cards that are your options for Battle 2. So everything is right there if you're choosing the Clash Royale. If you're choosing to do the data set one, yours is going to be right here, Math 273 Student Data. When you click on yours, you're going to have this entire data set right here. You do not need to have your cards changed. Clash Royale does. So it's just a little bit difference in the assignment, but you still access them the same way from My Groups. I do also want to point out to you here that as you're on the home page of StatCrunch, if you come down here to the help and training, there's a whole collection of StatCrunch videos that can show you what you're doing. So if I click on more help here, for example, I can get contingency tables, I can get graphs, I can get summary statistics for columns, I can get other information, I can get how to make box plots with a group by column. So like there's a whole collection of videos here that are already incorporated if you do need assistance. Right now I can tell you that we did summary statistics, which is right here. So when we do this one, it will take you to a video right here, and this particular video can go using StatCrunch to compute summary statistics by column. You can always use that very quickly to figure out what it is you're doing if you are stuck. A couple little just housekeeping items as we finish up here. Number one, I had some people who struggled a little bit on the first assignment, the first data analysis assignment. I think that struggling could have been solved if you had asked some questions. Some people in their reflections sat down and said that they were not 100% sure what they should have been doing, or they had to guess they should have been doing, or they had to guess, or they forgot, or tried to figure it out. Encouraged to ask questions for clarification. Just because I wrote the directions doesn't mean they're perfect for everyone to understand them. So please feel free to email or text or ask any questions that you need to. I will clear up what it is. Every assignment may not be crystal clear. Even though it may be clear in my head, it may not be 100% clear in your head. So, secondly, just please to make sure that you are meeting the deadlines. As you go down here, you can see Sunday night. Sunday night by midnight is basically when your work is due, and then the other one's Monday by the start of class, which is 6:30. So, if you have any questions, please reach out to me, and I will help you as much as I can with what you're doing. Other than that, good luck with your work this week, and make sure to reach out if you do have questions.